All right, we are live. All right, what are you working on over there?
This miscellaneous pile. Really?
Which table do we have firing tables on?
Ooh, this table here.
Uh,
The fire tables and drawers and the stuff is on there.
how come I don't see it? How we doing, everybody? This is our first live stream. We are going through a technical library that we acquired. So you guys can come along for the journey. I'll try to show you guys what we're doing, answer questions as we go. How is everybody today? No, they're in the chat, man. It's different. It's different. If you want to help me do the TMs, I'm doing TM9s right now. Where do you get all this stuff? So the owner of the company, Ordnance.com, was a collector. He started about 20 years ago collecting, and he had such a passion for it that he turned it into a business. So that's where we come in, a lot further down the line. This is the technical library that we're going through right now. We have set up the library. We did the floors, we painted the walls, made it all beautiful. So this is going to be our library. It's going to be our video room too. We're going to make shorts in here. So we'll show you guys this when it's all done. We'll do it before and after. You guys don't realize how bad this room was and how far it's come. So this is the technical library we're going through. All technical manuals, reference manuals, firing tables, lots of things. Yes, FBI, ATF. We are fully licensed. We're a Type 10. The company we work with is a Type 10. We're not a Type 10, but we work with the company who's a Type 10, has an FFL, SOT. So we only sell inert stuff on Ordnance.com, but we work directly with a company that does do non-inert stuff. That's DestructiveDevices.com. And so if you ever see us live firing or doing anything cool like that, we're working with DestructiveDevices.com. What's the end goal with the library? So anytime we're working on a project and we need to know how it comes apart, how it works to get it into beautiful condition again, you need to have the manual, original paint schemes for rounds, anything like that. So that's the end goal, is information. So anybody have any questions about what we're going through or see something cool they want me to look at? I can open it up, show you guys what the manual's about, and kind of go through it a little bit. Which rockets are you talking about? I don't think we have any rockets in here. Is he talking about on the table here, maybe? If you're talking about these are the penetrators. We did a short on these. These are penetrators to the 120 millimeter armor-piercing discarding sabot for the Abrams. So these are the penetrators. This is the discarding sabot. So this stuff here is just laying around from shorts that we did and just haven't gotten to putting it back in its spot. So it may not make sense because this stuff's pretty confusing, but if you want to know how we're organizing it, this is the military's designations. So every manual has a TM code or some sort of code. TM1s are aviation, 3s are chemical, 5 is engineering, 6 field artillery, and you can see it from there on. So we are just organizing all the technical manuals according to their TM code, which is found at the top here. So TM10, TM9, and so on and so forth. And there's some other stuff that doesn't fall into those main categories, but that's the mainstay of what we have. Technical manuals for nuclear weapons. Yes, I think we do have a couple of those. They're pretty rare. It's all declassified now, so you can have them, but they are incredibly rare to find. It's not something that they're just around. I think we have some on the Honest Johns, which is a nuclear rocket. I'm not sure where they're at right now, but if I see one, I will show you guys. Also, so you guys know, we just launched our memberships for the Ordnance YouTube. And so our memberships are going to have exclusive live streams that are going to be pertaining to actual ordnance. So the next live stream that we're going to do is going to be on 30 by 173, the GAL 8 cartridge. We're going through what we have, and we're going to be posting it on the website. So if you guys want to see that or be along for the ride there, you're going to have to become a member. But we'll do a lot of stuff on the free side too. So the Honest John manual. Jesse, where did we put the Honest John manuals? We had like 6 of them.
Yes, we did.
I can't remember what the TM code is, and by not knowing what the TM code is, it kind of makes the Honest John hard to find. What's nuclear? Atomic weapons, 39, TM 39. Yeah, it might be a little hard to find. I'll try to find it. I'll look around here, but you know how it is. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. There's a lot happening here, so it's kind of hard to remember exactly where we put stuff at the moment.
Opposite of nuclear weapons.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was maybe in TM9s in the 38 series, so not sure. But as I find it, I will definitely show you guys. There might be some more hiding in here. All right, what do we got here? .20 millimeter M163A1. I think this is a rotary gun, maybe a rotary anti-air defense. Try to see if I can find a picture. It is, yeah. I think this is a Vulcan, yeah. So this is a technical manual about organizational maintenance for this guy, which is 20 by 102 Vulcan. So some pretty cool stuff we get to deal with. We do work with the company, that same company, destructivedevices.com. And so they do machine guns and all kinds of cool stuff like that. We don't deal in guns. We deal in inert ordnance and desk displays, museum pieces like the Jeeps that we just did shorts on. But we don't here do any guns or any live fire stuff.
That's a nice lubrication order.
Oh, do you got a nice one?
Yeah,
What is it for?
Nice one. A tank M24.
M24 light tank.
The
This is
chaffee.
what's called an LO, a lubrication order. So it tells you how to properly lubricate and check the fluids on whatever it's referring to, which in this case is the M24 light tank.
I believe the M24 is the chaffee.
June 1944. The Chaffee.
I believe so, yes.
That might be the nickname for it. I'm not quite sure. All right, TM9s. So any questions that you guys have? Anything that you want to know? So how does your company make money? Selling inert ordnance. We have a website, ordinance.com, where we sell everything. You wouldn't imagine how many different things we have. If somebody asks a cool question about do we have something, maybe I'll go show it in the warehouse. But that's the mainstay of what we do is inert ordnance through e-commerce. We also work with movies. We worked on Flags of Our Fathers. We have a couple of their tanks. We worked on what is that movie? Greyhound with Tom Hanks. We produce some of the depth charges and miscellaneous things for them. And then we do a lot of work with museums. The 2 Jeeps that we just did are for a museum in Montana, which are actually going out today. Maybe I'll walk up there and show you guys. Can you show the anti-tank gun? Which anti-tank gun are you referring to? You'll have to let me know which one. We've got a bunch of stuff. Self-propelled.
All right, here you go. Here's the first nuclear book I've run across so far.
So this is what's called an FM, a field manual. And this is on nuclear special ammunition, direct and general support unit operations. So, table of contents. Purpose and scope, ammunition characteristics. So this is probably going to be for like the what is the nuclear recoilless rifle? The Davy Crockett, stuff like that. More man-portable. I'm sorry, I don't know your question, General Patrick. You could rephrase that. Did you find anything cool that this goes over?
I didn't find anything cool yet.
So this is more about transportation, handling, special equipment, probably proper protocols for deployment in the field. Not quite sure. So that's pretty cool. How we doing, Mugger? TM9, TM9. All right. So anybody have any question about ordnance? Maybe we can answer it, maybe I can't. I may not know the answer, but maybe I could show you some cool stuff if somebody asks a cool question. That's a deuce and a half.
I'll take these. These are all.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What do you have there?
Nothing
TM9s.
cool.
No.
Nothing cool yet.
TM9s. We ever had to use Geiger counters to make sure stuff? No, everything we deal with is inert. This stuff has been around for a long time, 60, 70, 80 years. So I imagine there are some instances where someone had something in a basement for a long time and maybe they shouldn't have had it. But for the most part, all inert ordnance is truly inert. It's not like this stuff just got surplused and there's a potential for mistakes like there would have been, 60 years ago. All that stuff's been kind of filtered out,
I'll take those FMs.
which I'm thankful for. How do you find this stuff? It truly does. You have to know where to look. So the owner was a collector, so he had a huge amount of stuff collected before he ever started the business. It's just like anything in life. The more you do it, the more you meet people that live in this world, and they sell you stuff. People also contact us and sell old collections that they have, or that a relative in their family died and they don't want anymore. So that's one way we get a bunch of stuff. Ballistic computers. So I'm trying to look through these to show you guys cool stuff. Ballistic computers aren't that cool. Oh, that one's pretty cool. That was what I thought we were looking. The M163. Do the tank ammos or armor-piercing ammo still work? No, everything is inert. So they're real penetrators, real casings, real projectiles, but they don't have powder. They don't have live primers. So essentially, they're just nice paperweights. Cool to look at. Have you ever been to an arms dealer conference? That is different than what we do. We don't do any government contracting. What we deal with here is just inert ordnance. It's being able to preserve history and to share it with people who normally would never get to see this stuff. I mean, unless you live in this world. What do we have here?
That is a torpedo manual from the early 1930s on some of the first manuals. All the information's handwritten in.
What year is this?
1930. Here's the date up here.
1/6/1930. And it's referring to, what is this, Mark 44?
The Bliss-Levitt torpedo construction. Characterizing construction of the Bliss-Levitt torpedo.
What's that, the Mark 8?
10, 11, 13 looks like. Mark 13.
So that's pretty cool. This is an old
There's even pictures and stuff back here.
old manual from the 30s.
The ships that they would use the torpedoes on.
So that's pretty cool. Something like that we want to keep to the side, keep it nice, preserve history. Favorite piece of ordnance? Jesse, what's your favorite piece of ordnance? Anything that you've seen since working here, what's your favorite?
Oh, recoilless rifles.
Recoilless rifles. Jesse says recoilless rifles. Those are pretty cool. There's a bunch of different sizes. There's 57, 90.
Especially the 57. The 57 is my favorite.
Yeah, the 57s are cool. Did we have a 57 setting up here? I just did a short on one.
No.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow, that torpedo manual is really cool. Yes, it is. Stuff like that is why we do what we do, is to be able to preserve that. There's a lot of stuff that people see no value in it, and it just gets bought by a museum and stuck in a warehouse or someone's private collection, or sometimes gets thrown away. Where the goal with the YouTube channel and with this business is to be able to preserve history, to be able to share this kind of stuff with people. Because most people in their day-to-day lives, at least for me, before I started working here, I didn't even know you could buy this stuff. Didn't know this information was out there, so that's why we do it.
This came off a submarine.
What is this?
This is the torpedo commander's log from his active service on a submarine during the 1970s.
Torpedo School, submarine base.
And this is his handwritten torpedo log.
Handwritten
United States
torpedo log. It's for the Mark 14 Mod 3. Yeah, it was a different time. To be able to see this stuff is incredibly awesome. Yeah. Keep this with the other one. Where'd that other one go?
I got it right on top, right over there. Those are some of the coolest books I've come across, just because their age and
Yeah, and handwritten is
Yeah.
pretty awesome. TM5s.
you have a TV.
No prior military actually works here at all, which is kind of unique. Nope, just a private company with some really cool stuff, trying to show you guys and share it. All right, TM9s, 37mm anti-tank gun. So in some cases like this, we have duplicates. It's the same manual, the FM 2370 from November 28th, 1942. We have two of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the best manual for our personal library for reference, and we're actually going to sell these. We have a category on the website that is ephemera, so different manuals and stuff like that. So all this stuff, duplicates, will be for sale. So keep up with that. We'll try to let you guys know as new stuff gets posted on there, but as you can understand, there's a huge amount of work that we're doing here, so we'll try to keep you guys posted and put shorts out as we put new manuals up on the site. Any air-to-air munitions? Yes, that entire table right there is Navy stuff. So there's a huge amount of air-to-air in there. It's not organized at the moment. It's just organized by what's called NAVORD, which is Naval Ordnance. So it's not organized in a way that I can find it right now, but once it goes into the library, it will be. Maybe Jesse will look over there and see if he can find you guys something cool. Have you guys ever worked with Ordnance Lab? No, we have not. We're a very new YouTube channel. We only started about 2 months ago. So we haven't really worked with anybody yet. We've just been busy working here. putting things on the website, growing the business, and you guys have put out a huge amount of support for us, and we appreciate it. So if you guys keep watching the videos and keep liking them, we'll be able to keep doing it. So thank you guys. Anything air to air over there? Sidewinders, or might have some Hellfire stuff over there, which is not air to air, but still pretty cool. Hey Matthew, thank you. We appreciate it. We do work really hard to put out the videos. One thing I've learned since doing this, it's the first time we've ever done YouTube. Me personally, first time I've ever done it, and it is a lot more work than it looks like. It's easy to think it's not a whole lot of work, but when you put that on top of the full-time hours that we're putting in here, everyone's working really hard to bring you guys stuff. What are your thoughts on Brandon? I don't know how to say his last name. Anyone who moves the gun culture in a positive direction, I think is good. I don't know him personally, so I can't speak towards him as a person, but anything towards gun culture is hugely important for America. So, yeah, not PSYOP, man. It's when you put out incredible merchandise and really cool things, people will buy it. That's the one thing I've learned since working here and seeing that this stuff was available for sale is how do we let people know that this is here? Because there are collectors and there's people that live in this world who've been buying this stuff for years. But your average person, I'd consider myself just a normal guy. I didn't know you could buy any of this stuff. So I want to get the word out there, let everyone know that they can get this. Let us know what you guys like, what you don't like on the website, what you want us to put on sale. The more you guys can communicate with us, the better that we can do as a company. So we appreciate that. Is there a plan to scan and digitize this? Yes. So everything in the library will be scanned and we'll sell on the website as digital PDFs. Or eventually, what we'd like to do is, make the company as successful as possible, so that we could offer those things more in a free aspect. But as you guys can understand, a huge amount of work goes into scanning a library like this to do it correctly. So, nothing's free in life. So the more money we can make, the more we can offer free stuff. But at the moment, everything's going to have to be for sale. So, yes, we will be scanning everything. If you guys know any good scanners as well, we've been looking into scanners to be able to scan the entire library without destroying the bindings, because we'd hate to have to cut the bindings apart and destroy an original manual. So if you guys know any good scanners, let us know. How we doing? We're on live stream right now. I got a truck coming to pick up those sheeps that we did a short on, so might have to cut it off soon. Any questions that you guys have? I want to get them out there. Maybe we can show you guys something cool. Yeah. When we're loading them, it'd be pretty cool. Maybe that'll be a members only live stream. We only have one member at the moment, guys, so I'd hate for him to be the only one to see it. So go subscribe, become a member. Ordnance. Do we have ordnance on this table? ORDs?
In the back, I believe. If not, let's make a spot.
All right. ORD is going to be right there. David Charles Hahn. Does that sound familiar, Marshall?
What's up?
David Charles Hahn.
Never heard the name.
Nope, never heard of him, Native Warrior. And the guy I just asked knows way more than I do, so enlighten us.
What's the context?
The Nuclear Boy Scout. Just ask the question. Have you ever heard of David Charles Hahn, the Nuclear Boy Scout?
I haven't. I have not.
M79 is pretty cool. Skipping right over this. You guys should know this. I think it's nicknamed the Thumper. So anybody got any questions? Want to see anything cool before we end the live stream? This is our first live stream, so bear with me here. I've never done one before. So if it's a little
We'll improve the
unconventional,
network connection.
we'll try to make it better. I did test it beforehand, and the internet connection looked pretty good. So I don't know how it looked on your phone, but
We'll improve it. We'll fix it.
we will try to make the quality better. If you guys could, just throw in the chat, what kind of qualities are you guys watching it on right now? M110, we actually did a short about the gun from the M110. I'm sure you guys saw it. What was it called? The biggest squib load? Is that what it was called?
Joke, guys.
It was a joke. Anyone who didn't realize, it was a joke.
Yeah. World's largest squib or something like that.
144p. That's not good. I hope that's on your end and not ours. if that's on our end, we got to fix that. I apologize. I was able to watch it in 720 when I tested it. Okay. So if it's 144p, I would have clicked away too, guys. So bear with us. We'll figure it out. I am new to this. Y'all find a TM1275. I'll buy it immediately. What is a TM1275? We might have it.
Go take a look.
TM what? What class?
TM9.
Yeah. There's no chance we don't have that.
Yeah, there's a very good chance we do have that. Who has? Lucky Flyer Club. Let's walk over here to our TM9 section. It's a little tight. I do have it all organized. The 1200 should be over here.
Yeah, right here.
Are they right here? TM9 1290. TM9 1220. You took me. Where'd you take me here?
12 what?
1275.
It's going to be right in the
Let me go through here.
20. Have it, and it's organized. It's right over here.
So we've got TM1240s, TM1290s. So if we do have it, it should be somewhere right in
It could
here.
be in that 1240 pile.
It's the US 30 caliber rifle manual. We definitely have that. I have seen that for sure.
Yes.
What is it? The M1 Grand or the M1 carbine? What is it?
Well, 45.
All right. If you want to look for that, I'll go back to
I'll
go back.
1245?
1275.
1275.
TM9s. Artillery, 107 and 110. It's a Grand manual, Jesse, the M1 Grand. Quality is not good from Western Australia. All right, we apologize for that. We will figure it out. We'll get some sort of hotspot that allows us to stream anywhere in the warehouse without you guys having to watch it in terrible quality.
Steel and concrete are not our friends.
Yes, the building is all made of steel and concrete. We are in a rural part of Tennessee, therefore not that good of internet. What's the best thing you have seen there? It's a hard question to answer because before working here, I was not a huge ordnance guy, didn't know a whole lot about it.
I got the 1276 30 cal.
So probably the coolest thing I have seen here is we have an inert warhead for, I believe it's a Minuteman nuclear missile. It was showed in one of the shorts. I think it was for the nuclear detection device. So, what is it?
Titan 2.
Oh, it's a Titan II warhead. excuse me. So a tight, hey, 1276, not 1275. This is for the M1 carbines, but not for the Grand. Man, this one's in pretty rough shape. So close. I'm sure we have it somewhere. What is this place? I'm new to your channel. Love from India. Hey, appreciate it, sir. Can you see some grenades? Grenades. We don't have a whole lot of grenades. The owner was not a big collector. Ooh, design structures to resist the effects of atomic weapons. The owner was not a big collector of grenades. He didn't like them very much. Therefore, we don't have a whole lot of them. So what you've seen in the shorts we've made is pretty much the extent of the grenades that we have. What is this place? We sell inert ordnance. We are a business based out of America that sells inert ordnance. So if you want to go watch some of our shorts, you could see kind of what we do here. That's the extent of it. That's pretty cool. If you guys need to build a structure that can resist nuclear weapons, we'll put that on the website for you. $60,000. W2. TM3s. What's your website? It is ordnance.com. ORDNANCE.com. So how many people in the live stream right now are subscribers to the channel, and how many are just getting this recommended to them in the live feed? Thank you, Native Warrior. We appreciate your subscription. All right, guys, any more questions? Anything you guys want to see before we end this live stream? This was just kind of a test. Wanted to see how it worked. I'll end up going back and watching it, see how the audio is. And obviously, the video quality is not very good. We'll fix that. So any more questions before we end this? I had a $10,000 ordnance and uniform collection right up until COVID. You know what? I actually think I seen your comment, or you sent us an email about that. I think I saw that. No, a membership is different than subscribing. Memberships are for people who want to get something above and beyond the actual subscribe button, which gets you to see all our shorts and all the videos that we put out. But subscribers get some special privileges. So if you select the join button, it'll show you what privileges you get. I made some special emotes, and if you guys have any suggestions for that, we can look into it. Anything electronics related or mostly mechanical? How much electronic stuff that we have? Besides, what would it be like? Radar, stuff like that?
Well, just military electronics?
Yeah, as opposed to analog.
That'd be all as opposed to analog. All the electronics we have are going to be analog. We're not going to have any digital.
We don't have any digital newer stuff.
No. It's all going to be older analog. That's all we MDA stuff.
So it's all old electronic analog
Radio equipment.
and mechanical. We don't have any of the newer stuff.
Aircraft, radio, radar.
Where did all the documents come from? This is a technical library that we acquired, and we are organizing it to go into our library.
Probably 5 different libraries.
It's just, yeah, probably 5 different libraries. When did
75 years of accumulation.
75 years of military technical information that was acquired all in one purchase, but that was purchased from 5 different companies, we believe, over the last 50 to 75 years. So. You weren't able to find 1275 over there?
No.
It's like the one we don't have. I know we have that in
Yeah, we have it
the other
somewhere.
library.
Probably our library.
We do, for sure. I've seen it in there.
Want to go take a look?
I've been trying to identify some General Dynamics radar circuit boards. Were built in 1969. Yes, that's incredibly difficult to do. If you figure it out, let us know. We have attempted to do some
Suggest wbparts.com.
wbparts.com. Not sure who they are, but that can be incredibly difficult. So I feel for you. Good luck. If you figure it out, let us know.
If you would like to buy a collector of manuals, so you could.
If you need a manual for it, maybe we'll have it. Keep checking back on the website. Our TM9 section's growing kind of out of control here.
Yes, it is. Almost time to move it.
How long does it usually take if someone orders from your website? So we try to send everything out next day, but the reality is with what we do, it could be a week, it could be a couple months, and depending on what you're buying, it could be up to a year. We say all that in the terms and conditions of our website, so it depends on how extensive your order is. But if it's a piece of ordnance like a round or something simple like that, we try to get it out within 2 or 3 business days. We do not work weekends, so the company is based off business days.
That's neat.
I want a pistol. You should go get one. All right. All right, guys, that's it for us. That's almost 40 minutes on this live stream. So we appreciate it. Put any comments in the comments of this live stream if you think of anything that we need to change besides the quality. And we'll attempt to do it next time for you guys. Any cool ideas you have for live streams, we could show you some of the inventory or cool stuff that we're doing. All right, thanks everybody.